The basement, the dreaded basement. I think there's a reason why the FlyLady gives us the basement on the last week and the last days of the zone cleaning. Look at this mess. It's been worse, but it's been much better. So this is my basement, and you remember my boiler room? It's still exactly the way it was the last time. But since I've been decluttering and moving things around in the house, of course, in temporary positioning, they have been reclassified to the basement. And now I just have to make decisions about this stuff. What am I going to do with it? Now, if you look at the bookcases, and if you watch the channel for a long time, you know that there has been a lot of decluttering of books. There's not as much as there used to be in here. However, it is still very much so in need of a serious purge. So I have 2 days. I have today and I have tomorrow the 31st to do this. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to do it under 1 hour each. Hello everyone, Sophia here from my great challenge. Yes, we are in the basement. The basement is a disaster zone. It is damp, it's dusty, it's dirty. The kids solely use it for the purpose of playing video games. We are never down here except to pass on the other side back and forth with the laundry room. So I had this basement nicely decorated and organized probably 2 years ago, and slowly but surely it has completely fallen apart again. Typical in my house, because this is not a room that we use, it's just abandoned. So yeah, now the FlyLady wants you to only work 15 minutes a day. I'm going to bypass this advice today, and I'm going to redo the basement. I have today and tomorrow. Well, to be honest, I'm doing this today, and I'm going to split it into 2 videos. Why? Because tomorrow is Memorial Day for me, and I just want to enjoy my Memorial Day. Edward's got a parade that he's attending with his marching band. There's a lot of things that we want to do. I want to do some gardening, because after that I'm going back to work. So I'm going to work an hour with breaks every 15 minutes for 1 video, and then I'll come back and do the second video. So altogether I'm going to work 2 hours with breaks, so it's going to be probably 2.5 hours for me worth of work. So let's see how much I can do in here. I don't even know where to start because it is that bad. I'm going to try to do the most obvious first, the decluttering, what things I need to get rid of. And yeah, so there's dusting, mopping, reorganizing, cleaning, sweeping, rearranging, decluttering. What else needs to be done in here? You name it. Some of you probably look at this basement and think everything must go. Well, no. I'm not gonna get rid of everything. I actually like the basement. In the summer, it's very comfortable because it is naturally air conditioned. In the winter, it's a little cold. But other than that, we really like this room. It's just never is clean. Never. And the dogs don't really come down here, but the kids are pigs. Let's be honest, I got kids who are messy. And it doesn't matter how much you confiscate electronics and how much you know, discipline and say, all right, there's no electronics, no video game, no TV watching for the next, you know, you name it. By the time they come back here, they've learned nothing. So this is my life. All right, so should I work in a circle? Probably so. I'm going to start with this corner here. Okay, and what I don't want to keep has got to go, and we're gonna leave it at that. And I'm gonna make decisions. Hold on, I want to show you the boiler room. See, the boiler room is still the way I left it the last time. There is nothing here, nothing. All right, so let's start. This is trash, so that's got to go upstairs. Let's start with this corner here. And you guys like it when I chit chat with you, so I'm going to do that today. Probably not throughout the entire video. Okay, this corner here, that's the first corner you see when you come down. Obviously, there's some laundry stuff that needs to be brought upstairs, so I'm going to put that in the plastic bin I have on the other side. Okay, now this chair I'm keeping. Why? Well, I don't know. That's not true. I know why. It's a chair that we use when we have dinners, family over, you know, friends, whatever. And we need an extra chair for the dining room, and it's the same fabric, if you remember, than the curtains in the dining room. So technically it goes in the dining room, but I don't want to keep it there all year long. So that stays here. So I'm keeping this. Okay, we're not making progress. This here is a antique, true antique. It's old, okay? It's very, very old. What is it? A slate, but it's got a painting on it, and that's where grandma's property started. So it's got family significance. I'm gonna keep that. This, we know what to do with it. It goes somewhere else. Alright, that little lamp, I don't need to keep it here. I do like it, but I don't need to keep it here. Okay, this little lamp. This, obviously, I said I was going to take it to the fire department for them to re-pressure it or pressurize it. I didn't do it, so I'm going to put it on the stairs. I got to do this. Alright, this goes upstairs. This, I've made a decision, that can go. I have my donate bag right here. This table, this is walnut. Oh man, did you see that dust? Okay, I'm keeping this. I just gotta wash it and, you know, whatever. Alright, so keeping that. This in the basement video, I said I was gonna go upstairs to the garden, and of course I didn't do it. Alright, so that corner has been decluttered. I'm going to get the broom, dust the whole area. I'll vacuum again afterwards and reposition things and clean this table. Okay, so what do I do with this? Obviously it needs to be dusted, so I just have some warm water and a microfiber cloth, and it has just a tiny bit of soap like Dawn detergent, and I just want to go over it very gently because the paint peels off, and obviously I need to seal it. I don't want it to be damaged, but I do want it to be clean. Okay, and I did the white balance, so it shows a little bit better. Okay, this is more accurate in terms of light. I didn't do the fabric that's over there, that's fine. I just cleaned the window, and then all of this has been dusted. I swept, but I didn't vacuum yet, and I'm keeping the chair right here in the corner. It can be easily removed to open the door, but we really rarely come through this side anyway because the light switch is on the other side. Alright, I'm moving on to this. I'm keeping this bookcase, but there's room for books. So what I really want to do is that you see this table here. Okay, I have a bookcase on the other side over there. I'm going to try to empty it, and I will put the table in there instead. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the books that are in here, and between this bookcase here and the one on the side here, I'm sure I can fit them. So I'm going to do that now, and then we'll come back. Well, how about that for irony? I was using this book, Avoiding Burnout and Increasing Your Motivation, as a leverage for the bookcase because the basement floor is not straight. So yeah, this book was a shim. Just, you have to appreciate the irony of that. Okay, the bookcase is gone. It's here, and I'm gonna get rid of it. So yay for me being able to declutter, and for the most part the books fit in, and this is one of Edward's old bookcases. I'm putting it right here to close off the underneath the staircase. There's not much in there, it's basically our luggage, that's it. So yeah, I'm making progress. So now I'm not gonna do anything there yet because I'm working in a circle, but I will put this table there. And then in case you were wondering, a wedding picture. Hold on. Yeah, it's in the basement. How about that? Okay, so I should probably clean that up and bring it upstairs. So I spent some time dusting this. Went on top of the books in front, and then the corner here. It's amazing the amounts of cobwebs there is in this basement. And this thing here, quite frankly, I don't know what to do with it. I built it, it's secured to the wall, it's very practical, but I made the mistake of painting it white. And what's going on here is that, you know, you can tell the kids obviously eat here, have snacks or whatnot, and it just will not maintain it. So, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me what to do. I got a whole bunch of baskets here with all of their games. I guess I'm putting all of this. I have no idea what I'm touching. These controllers, plastic stuff everywhere. This all needs to be dusted. This, I think, is a skin for the whatever. I mean, you know, kids, they make you buy stuff you don't even know what you're buying. Okay, so this here with the video games, I'm gonna see if I can get rid of the basket. And I know I have room on the shelves. Okay, so I was able to reorganize this. It's a little bit better. I've all of the games right here. This is all of the extra controllers. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I should really have the kids do that with me. The DVD player is fine over there. We barely use it because now everything is on stream. So we got Xbox, Wii U, and the PS4 over there. Right, so what I need to do is the top here because this is really, really gross. So I'm going to try to get rid of all of this and bring it back to a beautiful white. Let me go get the baking soda, a little bit of salt, and I might end up using a little bit of bleach. I'll be right back. I here have Edward because this is your mess, dude. Alright, listen, there's like some gooey stuff here. I have no idea what it is.
Probably syrup.
It's probably syrup. Why is there syrup on your TV console?
Maybe because William ate breakfast down here.
Oh, it's William's fault. Okay.
I don't eat.
Alright, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to take this rag. It's got soapy water that's warm. Okay. And you're going to wet the surface. Right? You got to teach them. Try to not make a ball. Make it like a... Yeah, here you go. Well, you don't have to open the whole thing. Alright, here you go. Alright, so wet your surface. Okay. Okay, alright, so now that's down, right? Put that back inside the thing. Okay, I want you to take a little bit of baking soda, right? And you're gonna sprinkle a little bit of baking soda, not a lot.
So, like, just
sprinkle it a little bit. That's it, go all over. Okay, that's good. Alright, that deodorizes and it's gonna whiten the surface. Okay, now close that up. The salt is going to be an abrasive and it's going to take care of all of the stuff like this that's caked on. Alright, just a little bit of salt, you don't have to do a lot. Just enough to be able to get, and make sure you get it where you have this goo. Okay, alright, good. Alright, now you're going to wet your brush like this, right? I want to show you. And you work. And you work in little circles like this.
Okay.
And you do the whole surface. Alright, this is looking much better, and Edward did have to clean his mess. Even though he blames it on his brother, but we all know it's both of them. So I do have some stains here. I cannot remove that. I think it's from the wood, and it went through. And then there's some scuff and scratches, but otherwise it's much better. And I'm going to try to keep it like this and not put anything on it. So I'm done with this. I'm going to sweep underneath here, and then I'll tackle this corner and I'll be done with this video. And then for the next video, I'll do the rest of the room. Right, so to recap, this corner was done. I didn't do the floor yet. I'm going to do that in the second video. This here, this map of Paris is going to go over here. I just have to hang it. And this here was entirely dusted and clean. This was clean, but remember I still have a little thing here. And then all of this was reorganized and dusted. And boy, did it need it. So yeah, TV was cleaned out, and then the door frame here was cleaned as well, because there was some you know, smudges and stuff. And then this bookcase here I entirely cleaned as well and dusted. And just in case you're wondering, these are, okay, so let me see. This lady right here is Scott's great grandmother. Yeah, so that's pretty, yeah, because that's, yeah, that's right, that's Scott's grandfather's grandmother, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's great grandmother. Okay, the quilt stays here, and then for those of you wondering why I'm putting it here, is because there's the access right here panel for the water in the house. So if I need to stop the water, I can access the panel, and at least I don't see it. That was one of the ideas that I had when I did the basement, redid the basement. And the same thing here, this can be removed and it accesses the pipes and stuff. So in the next video, I'm gonna start this area right here. Obviously this is a big mess. This sofa here needs to be restructured, and then this area here and there needs to be done. I will see you tomorrow for the rest. For me, it's gonna be right now, because I want to get this done and out of the way. I want to go garden. I have other things to do. It's not too hard. It's just that it's amazing. This basement, as soon as you stop taking care of it, the amount of dirt and grime that accumulates in here is just phenomenal. Granted, the staircase that leads to it is pretty much right next to the back entrance. So every time you open the back entrance, it creates a draft. And if there is any dirt or whatever in the back entrance, it ends up on the stairs. From the stairs, it comes down here. And then, of course, the kids are here all the time. So yeah, with the FlyLady, you can maintain your house throughout the month. Hopefully this is not going to get like this by the time I get to zone 5 again. When I do the weekly home blessing, I'm going to do a little, I haven't done it here in this basement. I've avoided it because there's no way I can do a weekly home blessing in this basement just to vacuum and stuff when there's stuff everywhere. Okay, so I have not done it. So starting next week, when I start doing the weekly home blessing hour in the basement, as part of the whole vacuum and mopping of the house and quick pickup, hopefully it will help keeping this basement clean. And then the kids, they just got to learn to either not eat here, which is not going to happen, we know that, but they have to learn to pick up after themselves. They really do. They just can't leave their drinks here, spills not picked up, whatever. Okay, I am done. I will see you tomorrow. Give me a big thumbs up if you like my videos. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the button on the corner, and then don't forget to share my videos if you feel that I'm going to inspire other people as much as inspire you. Just share my channel. Let's get the channel to grow even more than it is now. I thank you all for your support, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for watching, you guys.